None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Oldbag, is this the Mr. Powers that you just saw?
That you saw.
Of course! Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
Wrong. No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder.
True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
Oh!
I know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
No one in the...
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss Witness.
He's having trouble calling her Oldbag, apparently.
However, you do not have proof that the person in this power is Mrs. Power.
Try that all again, please.
Alright, however, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. William Powers, do you?
The person in this Powers.
Nosy old man. Of course I have proof. What? Even Edgeworth is surprised?
The most unruly witness. The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I supposed to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed. I love you.
And then like her head starts spinning and she's like vomiting everywhere.
Yeah. Nice.
Anyway, I showed the photo to the young detective.
He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give
a fucking look.
Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good.
And thrown poor Gumshoe under the bus twice.
Let's hear about your proof then.
Oh, I can't wait.
I like the idea that the judge isn't wearing any, like, pants. He's just in his boxers, like, under the robe.
It's supposed to be like a kilt, right? You don't wear any undies.
No, you're supposed to wear a suit, you asshole! It's like, like, he gets up, is like, Mr. Judge, where are your shoes?
Oh, I thought I could just wear, like, sandals or something.
Yeah, it's casual Friday.
Yeah, you wear your sandals
really
every day.
Casual.
It's Friday somewhere.
No, it's not!
That's not how time works.
How'd you become a judge? The man in the photo. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during a run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fear. He broke one of...
What?
He tripped and fear.
He failed.
He broke one of his props. It was a huge mess.
Oh no.
Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at the picture. You can see he's dragging his leg, clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
So he had sprained his ankle. Well then, Mr. Wright, you've been cross-examining the witness. I just want to say I hate the chat right now. Like, now I'm in the mood for KFC. Fuck.
Oh, she's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals.
Oh, don't say that.
Don't do that, man. Don't do that.
That's gross. We don't do that here.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. Press it!
Do you really?
Hey, I haven't said anything yet. I'll have you know that I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I said is on straight and narrow. You today, always whining, pointing the fingers. It's enough.
That's enough. Mr. Wright. Please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness.
I think Edgeworth has met his match. The morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props, it was a big mess. Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad.
Which prop?
It was he did break the spear, we know that.
But they didn't say that to the court. Like, we only saw it in the flashback, but we don't know it, like, as people in the game.
Yeah. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained?
Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
Thus the nap.
Anyways, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
Dragging his foot. Okay. You can see that he's dragging his leg. Apparently he's turning his ankle. He broke one of the props. Okay. He broke a prop?
Sure did! His own samurai spear.
Samurai spear. The murder weapon.
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
It strikes me as a significant detail. I better write this down in the court record. You fixed it with duct tape and it wasn't gonna show up on the fucking footage?
Did it? Wait, we have the picture. What does his spear look like?
The break in the shaft has been mended with duct tape.
I mean, what does the picture of the samurai look like? Because I thought he was holding the spear.
Well, I can't tell.
Oh, no, it has the duct tape at the top, right? Or is he holding it at the spot it broke?
Wait, let's just do that real quick. Who knows? Your Honor!
no.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah. If the life bar doesn't go away, that means we fucked up.
Alright.
Damn it, Janet. Okay.
It's okay.
Well, let's just keep pressing for now. We'll wait.
Are you absolutely sure? Let's take a look at the picture again.
Okay. I suppose.
So he was walking strangely because he was injured.
It does look like he was dragging his foot.
See, and you didn't trust me, Whippersnapper!
Wah!
Whippersnapper! That's
And
how
that's how I knew it was Powers.
Press.
Beanhead.
Still, you can't look at this and say it's Mr. Powers.
Phoenix 2000 says, "Don't worry about saves coming. Everyone who plays AA does it." You're right. Thank you for the validation. Every time I fuck something up, I always save so that I can start with like full health again after I fucked up for like 4 or 5 more times. And then you just start back from where you saved.
God,
You're full health again, and you know all the answers. So.
Oh shit. Oh, did you read that? I'm sorry.
That's me.
Yeah.
Yes, but only Mr. Powers would have been dragging his leg.
He has a point. It does seem quite likely that it was Powers.
There's gotta be more to this. Gotta keep pressing.
Let's go back and press on everything we haven't pressed on.
Have we?
Should we press on the trip and... We did that one.
The morning during the run through the action scene, I saw Powers trip. Okay. Trip and fall.
Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh!
It was just the tip, so that band around it is the duct tape.
So Powers sprained his ankle.
Why are you guys using prop, like the actual prop? Anyways,
I helped make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better?
I kissed it where it hurt.
Ooh.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we?
I kissed him with poison.
Have you ever seen the movie Holes?
It's perfectly harmless when it's dry.
I scratched his face.
Rattlesnake venom.
Where was the assistant then? Oh, her, she was cleaning the bitch. Oh, here, let me help you. Scratch! Like fucking on her, on her, she was cleaning up bear traps, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony.
he broke one of the props. It's a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad.
Okay, did we press him on?
Wait, Mr. Powers' ankle was badly sprained?
Not so
Oh,
bad
we
they
did
couldn't
do
walk
that.
around. Yeah, he did what...
He must the nap. Okay.
Uh,
Alright. Oh shit!
Oh,
Did we
I
press
think
it?
we've heard enough, haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there's one more thing that bothers me.
Which is...
Where is this steel samurai costume now?
Oh, ah. Yeah, actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though.
Hmm.
Anyway, that's not important, even though it's completely important.
Even though it's like
The
the
wit-
evidence.
Yeah, it's like the pivotal point of this trial. Like, obviously, that costume had to go somewhere. I don't know why we had the trial if we didn't have all the evidence. Anyways, the witness did see the steel samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers.
I suppose that's right.
Are you sure you're not? Are you? I'll object.
Oh, always.
Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can you see Mr. Will Powers.
The fence does have a point. Oh, thank God. The chicken pot pie. I thought I was gonna chicken pot cry. Oh,
Oh my god.
oh my God. That was a long walk for a small sip of water. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammond. We have to consider that possibility, also.
Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
Oh, no need to ask twice.
Okay, continued.
Mm.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 True.
Ah, the perfect time to go to the dentist.
That's right.
The only person...
That's right.
Did you get it?
That's you, Boo.
No, I know.
Oh, what did I have?
I'm letting that joke sit.
Thanks. It just sounded awkward.
The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
That's stupid.
Well, if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be this steel samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
There definitely couldn't have been some kind of back gate or something where they have deliveries, maybe? I don't even know.
Yeah, UPS
Nobody
guy.
has just one door.
The time of...
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30. True. Press.
True.
How do you know that?
Didn't I just explain? I gave notice to the young detective, and then after some rubbish about being a secret pal, he told me everything.
See, Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officer respondents' regards. The only person I saw go into the studio before then was Will Powers. Press. Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody's suspicious looking past by at all.
Nobody's suspicious looking. Right. No one else went there. Press. What about before you go to the guard station?
You mean before one? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then, and I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not
Yeah,
to
nobody
mention,
could top that at all.
Yeah, right.
if they had, I would have seen them.
Old Windbag sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean.
Giant
They're in her
ovaries.
hair.
Oh. Old Windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or for that matter, entirely forgetting them.
How convenient.
Something for you to look forward to, perhaps? The time of death was 2:30. The only person I saw go to the studio was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
What about... Wait, present the map, maybe. Because there's a fuck another studio. Yeah, she couldn't have seen if a Studio 2 person went by.
Objection!
Your Honor.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Wrong time to present that, maybe?
Objection. try to think about that shit beforehand, dude.
Damn it. Do you want to save just in case I keep fucking up?
You know what? Yeah, time to eat some fucking froyo. Alright.
Okay. Shit, fuck. God, sometimes I just don't know.
No one else went there.
Well, there's the fact that it's photo 2, but I don't know if that correlates to anything she says.
I was thinking about the fact that we have the card key, which means he wouldn't be able to access it.
Well, we took it out of his bag after it happened.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, wouldn't he have had it on his person to do it?
No, because they found his body, like, way later. He could have come back to his room and come out of the dressing room and been like, oh, what? I was sleeping and my card key's in my bag.
No one else went there.
Did we press on everything?
What about before you got to the guard station? Everyone's in the employee area. I locked the main gates so no one else could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them.
Are you sure?
Ah, yes, sir. Ah, yes, sir. Ah, yes, sir.
The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness. This is new, right?
That's right, Sonny. You letting them have it, edgy boy.
Edgy boy.
Oh, fuck.
That's right.
Oh shit, we did. Damn it, okay.
Shit, we're missing something, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I feel silly. Let's look at all the evidence again.
Alright.
Time of death,
It was
2:30.
2:30. Pierce through the chest with a spear.
Okay.
This is a guide map to Global Studios. They were in the employee area.
Uh-huh.
And the only person that went through was Powers, in big quotes, that went to Studio 1, right?
Yeah, that she saw.
Right.
Yeah. And then nobody else could have passed through because she would have seen them. And that picture was taken, but it's photo 2.
Right.
And it was taken at 2 o'clock. Same day, dragging one leg. And the spear was repaired. That's fucking fuck. I guess maybe when she said,
Oh, if they had, I would have seen them. We can present this photo and be like, hey, this is photo number 2, though.
At
The
that
camera activated
yeah,
at least
so,
one other time.
Okay, yeah. You're right. Yeah, someone had to pass by.
Shit. Hold it!
No, yeah, I did it.
Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studio, correct?
Yes, sir, Sonny.
So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture. And here I thought you...
Oh, fuck.
You didn't know your head from your hole in the ground.
From your hole.
Right. Anyways, it also is true that the computer at the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work in the studio, we might have an opening.
That's very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photos are printed in the words October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
Even I know that means it was the second PM, 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is
Congratulations.
the issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2.
Photo number 2?
The computer only held data for one photo that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be number 1 if it really was the only photo?
Oh, fuck.
Well, now, bitch.
Order, order. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not only one,
but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there is only data for the one of the photos.
It's interchangeable.
Who could have erased the data of the other photo? Only someone with access. The security later herself.
What's the mouth with Briches? The only person I saw that day was with the powers.
I don't know why I go slightly more. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes, that's what it seems to mean.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help!
Huh? But believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either.
Some help you are, you whippersnapper. You're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper.
Something the matter, Miss Oldbag?
That's right. I just remembered something. The world went dark, my patron told me what I needed to say, and now I'm here.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai?
How awkward for you.
Well, yes, I suppose you can put it that way.
We're gonna be here forever.
Your testimony, please.
The other person.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do.
You fucking lied.
I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't
Suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. So you tampered with evidence.
Miss Oldback, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it.
Her face.
Well, anyway, Mr. Wright, please just start. Just fucking start.
Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this.
Cross-examination! Every day I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and I check them. Okay, I'm gonna press.
Okay.
How many photos are there usually?
On a day where we're open to the public, we get more than 500 people. But on filming days or rehearsal days, well, we don't have that much money. We never get more than 50, and that's a big day.
Do you back up all of the security camera data?
Well, they keep telling me to, yes. But those computers are so frustrating. God damn it. I'll throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see.
Press.
Absolutely.
How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking?
Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces, for the most part.
That's, This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag?
Well, I didn't touch the suspicious looking Will's photo, did I?
I think she's missing the fucking point. Alright.
Come to think of it, I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Tell me about it.
Tell me why. Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased?
A fanboy?
A fanboy?
Steel Samurai fanboys, real freaks if you ask me. They get information about rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day.
Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so that no one else could get in. Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate had been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in.
They come in through a drain.
I told you they were freaks. Oh, and,
And?
they're kids. Children. Whippersnappers.
Kids? This one the photo that you erased.
It was a boy. Probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What?
Order! I'm gonna get this straight. You saw two people pass by together on the way to the studio that day. One was the steel samurai dragging his leg, and the other was a boy who happened to be in the second or third grade.
Oh, yes. We see his type every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him.
A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear.
Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy.
Right, as I said, I didn't pay much mind to him. That's why I erased the data.
Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect.
Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him.
This court will take a 5-minute recess.
Good night.
I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new evidence while I go outside and play with the fucking ball on the tether.
On the tether.
Am I ready for this?
Go run around the maypole.
I'm gonna go play hopscotch with the other judges. And no forgetting vital information this time. Am I ready for the summer? Am I ready for the sunshine?
October 18th, 11 a.m. District Court, Defendant's Lobby number 3. Mr. Powers?
Yes.
Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio?
I didn't go to the studio. I was still sleeping, honest.
So who was the steel samurai in that security photo?
How should I know?
Now all I'm imagining is some, like, kid being like, I'll get you, evil man! Just straight to the killing him. And then just killing a man, like, holy shit!
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Holy shit.
He's real! The evil medicine is real!
The steel samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
Yeah, more importantly, why would you be out of costume to kill a man? Or out, in costume, I should say.
Just so you disguise yourself in front of the camera, I guess?
Oh yeah, if I was known as a Joker cosplayer, I would totally cosplay Joker to kill someone.
But she did say there were a lot of them, so if it was a fanboy, then it would be like, there'd be a lot of suspects. But also, tiny baby child. So I don't know.
I don't want this to be a tiny baby child. I want this to be like a 27-year-old man.
Right?
Yeah.
What? You should take better care of that stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a steel samurai costume. So, where does this leave me?
Doesn't look good, man.
Oh god.
You're the only likely suspect right now, even though the guy clearly had a whole foot under you.
Nick!
What?
God, what are we going to do?
Well, first we gotta play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this.
Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
Exactly, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose the spot.
You don't sound very optimistic.
I'm not optimistic. At all, actually.
Hey, Nick, it's time.
Okay, let's go. Fuck.
What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that.
The court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Redworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter?
The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence. But there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Very well. Mr. Wright, you got any thoughts on this?
The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim.
It's never easy with you, is it?
There is another person who could have committed this crime.
Order! Interesting. Let's hear what you have to admire. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized.
Wow.
Oh,
I mean,
shit.
of course.
Right, great. As if the stakes weren't high enough.
So who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed murder?
The security lady?
I mean, yeah, because it's on her word that she was, like, there. She's the one who deleted the photo.
It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag.
Dun, dun, dun.
The Steel Samurai was dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one other person than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag. What?
Order! Order! Is this true, Oldbag?
Oldbag, that's Miss Oldbag to you. Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume, then slip into Studio One at the scene of the murder.
Why? Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume?
Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in this costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Power.
She couldn't possibly walk on the other side of that gate shrubs behind the camera.
No,
at
of course
all.
not. Of course not.
No, that's stupid. We adhere to the sidewalks even if we're murderers.
That's right.
I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright.
Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and have some new damning evidence?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion in this matter?
The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I could have done it?
Archie boy, no, don't just sit there, do something! What's my move? That was my chance to take this whole thing. You know what, press further.
Yeah. Fuck Granny.
Yeah, fuck you. The very same reason that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that very same day and her fucking shitty-ass piece of shit job. Fucking do a shitty job, Oldbag. But why would I do something so horrible to Mr. Hammer? You forget that Mr. Power lacks a clear motive, too.
That is true.
That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings. I hope.
Wait just a minute! What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased. Oh, you mean the evidence you clearly destroyed? Yeah. you fucking moron. He's only a grade schooler, though. You said he was like a second or third grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
That boy is not the killer.
What? How can you be so sure?
Oh, is it be nice to your kids and me to your elders day, whippersnapper? I have proof.
Proof?
Oh, shit.
Indeed. Let's see this proof, Mr. Wright.
Yeah, let's see this proof, Mr. Wright.
You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed the murder.
Oh, yeah, we do.
We do?
Yeah, can't get into you don't have a card key.
That's right. Take that, fucko. The scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio 1. However, you need a card key to enter Studio 1. How could the boy, with no formal relation to the studios, have a card key?
That is true. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? Fuck!
The windbag. Speechless. This gotta be a first.
Very well. You are guilty. Death penalty.
Yeah.
The court will suspend on proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Wendy. What was her name?
Something Oldbag, Your Honor.
Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. This is all. This court is adjourned.
Yeah, we did it.
Yay!
Wait a sec! I'm not going to sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. I'm talking.
Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk.
Miss Oldbags, what's all this about? Have you omitted something from your testimony like a giant piece of shit?
Oh, hell yeah.
If you must know, there was something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about?
What? By whom?
Huh? Wasn't Edgeworth who told you not to talk?
Well, testify.
Yas.
My lips were sealed. Yas. Yas.
Golden Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studio on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they had been at the studio that day like a suspicious piece of shit. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. This is an actual crime you're committing. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag.
Mr. Wright, cross-examination.
My lips were sealed. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. Press it.
Yeah, just press everything.
So you were told not to talk?
That's right, by the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less.
Why didn't I hear about this?
Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We're all in on this.
There were some other people at the studio that they had pressed. Who were these people?
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
The director?
We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course.
Well, yes, I was surprised no one asked about it.
So where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There was a Studio 2?
Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is.
Plain as fucking day, right in the dead center.
Yeah, no shit. You go through the gate and all the way to the left. The path where the monkeys had fallen over.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue with your cross-examination?
I think I already asked all my questions, but continue.
Sure.
They said they had nothing to do with it, see?
Press.
Yeah.
Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for fucking murder?
Yeah.
I know that, silly. Still, they were pretty convinced about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side. That's bribing! You got a bribe, you bitch!
Yeah.
So you got your bonus and you still talk? I think that's all the questions I have to ask. Continue the cross-examination. Well, the studios wanted me to keep quiet about all of this. Okay, yeah, we're doing that. Yeah. So you were told not to talk.
That's right, by the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less.
Oh, we did see this.
Okay. Alright. There were some other... Okay, so... There were some other people at the studio. That was the director. Bib. They said they had
And
nothing...
the producer.
Yeah. Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder. Okay, we did that part.
Yeah. She got her big old bonus.
That's right.
She still talked, so...
people that had nothing to do with it, so I just pretend that I hadn't been at the studio that day.
Huh.
Alright, that's what we haven't done yet. So they were actually in the studio. Yep, the whole day. When they heard that the murder, they beat before the cops. They beat it before the cops came.
I'll kill this one, I swear it.
I feel sorry for Edgeworth. Almost. She really left him hanging on this one. But if you're still gonna press one more time.
Alright.
Alright, them? Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer, for starters. The director... Oh, yep, okay.
Okay.
Alright. Studio 2.
Mm-hmm. Look at the guide map. Shibbity-boo.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue across? Do you think we got everything we got to get?
Yeah, we definitely got everything. If they're giving you the option to opt out, we got everything.
Let's take a break. Your Honor, I'm hungry. We have learned...
Pass me the froyo.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got some of these KFC nuggets. Here you go.
Oh, thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah, thank you. We have learned where the other global studios on the day of question. The director, producer, and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. On the defendant, Mr. Powers, not the defendant, Mr. Power, the combo, Mr. Powers.
The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people that we've just been told of.
I understand, Your Honor.
This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Power. That is all. The court is adjourned.
Did you just perform a spell to end the court proceedings?
Ta-ta-ta-ta.
October
Amazing.
8th. Bring in the dancing lobsters.
We'll never not make that joke.
That's right.
Ah, it's so hot in here, I have to turn off my air conditioning to make this happen.
Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Wright.
I was actually going to be like, hey, it's been almost an hour 30. Do you want to call it early? Because it's fucking hot in here.
I don't know. Do you want to?
Well, let's just get to the next part.
Let's at least get to the part where it's like, okay, next part. Do you want to save?
Yeah.
That's coming up.
Yeah.
But I was right to ask you to defend me.
I hate doing this show on the summer days. It gets
Oh,
so hot
God.
in here.
Right?
Uh,
Oh, it's nothing, really. Ah, really, it's nothing. Oh, or should I say... Wait.
we'll be going down to the studios to do more investigating. We have to find more about the director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for sure. So now is my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
Mitchell, you absolutely have to voice the director, and I absolutely have always wanted to voice the producer.
Okay.
So
All right.
that's how it's gonna have to be, okay?
All right.
So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that steel samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just trying to buy some time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers.
Poor old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her.
Well, she wasn't really winning any points in there with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios.
Right. We'll be back to visit you soon.
Oh, thanks, God. I keep forgetting I'm me. Bye.
To be continued.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, we're gonna end things a little early today.
Oh, okay.
Just a little. Just
A little bit to save us from heat stroke.
God damn, it is unbearably warm today.
It's boiling.
And we're in 2 different locations. That's the worst part.
Yeah. It's bad.
Ish bad. All right, so anyways, guys, we will... Shadow says, burn! Burn for our entertainment! No.